Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for part 2 of our doubleheader for the EFRL Elite Entertainment Advanced Series, live from Five Flags Speedway. Got a lot on the line tonight. We'll see if Mr. Dean Demmer can hold on to a points lead over the 13 machine of Mr. Ben Morrow. Ben is looking fast in practice so far. So far sitting P2, and Dean Demmer is sitting in 5th. After watching the rookie race earlier, we did see that these guys aren't going to be able to go much more than probably 55 laps on fuel. Once they fill up, they'll be good to go till the end. But you will go laps down if it is not under caution. They do get one extra set of tires, but so far, from what I've heard from most of the guys, if they take tires, they generally only take 2. So it's interesting to see how things are going to play out tonight at the Five Flags Speedway, home of the legendary Snowball Derby. While these guys got a couple minutes left to practice, we're going to wind down and go over our points real quick. Dean Demmer currently in the lead with 383. In second, Ben Morrow 18 points back with 365. Travis LaPena sitting in P number 3 with 347. Kyle Lingerfeld in position number 4. Josh Fox in 5th. He lost a spot last race. He is tied with Devin Smith at 314. Brad Stefan is sitting in P number 7. He's moved up a spot last week. He's at 311 points. Matthew Setzer dropped a position at 307. Matt Cochran is tied with Michael Steele in 9th with 300 points. Dwayne Kernahan with 254 in 11th. Forrest Smith in 12th. Adam Capps in 13th. Forrest Hamilton in 14th. Dustin Carroll 15th. Adrian Giordano in 16th. Larson Parker up 2 spots, is up to 17th. Dan Park is last in 18th place. Dan is only a part-time driver in this series. His other obligations on Tuesday nights. Larson Parker dominated 2 weeks ago. We'll see if he's able to repeat that performance tonight. He is sitting in P1 currently. That 18 machine very quick. Slapping the wall a couple times like that won't help. On board with that 36 machine of Mr. Kernahan. Ooh, Dwayne had a handful coming out of the corner, all kinds of loose. These guys are going to be jumping into qualifying here in just a second. We won't be able to watch them qualify tonight because I accidentally logged into the server as a driver and not as a broadcaster. I was in a hurry, and yeah, you know, that tends to happen every once in a while. Make a little mistake, it's okay. It's all good in the hood. Race info for tonight: 80 degrees at the track. The temperature is 82. It's a nice cool night for these guys. Should have good grip. Shouldn't chew up the tires too terribly bad. 56% humidity, partly cloudy, 2-mile-an-hour winds. So, Five Flag Speedway, probably one of my favorite tracks to race at. I've been racing on this track since back in the NASCAR Racing 2003 days. Not to date myself or say how old I am, but yeah, so it's been a while. I used to run the Snowball Derby with, Foose. Jim Foose. I'm not sure about the first name. I know his last name was Foose. And I know he still runs it. He's been running it for probably close to 20 years now. Every year he runs an online version of the Snowball Derby. Puts on a pretty good show. So far, Larson Parker is at the top of the field with a 1682. Ben Morrow, Larson Parker with a 1680. Ben Morrow with a 1682. Michael Steele with a 1694. Dwayne Kernahan with a 1703. Kyle Lingerfeld jumping up to 4th in the leaderboard. Devin Smith jumps up to 5th. Dean DeMur, first lap, jumps up to 6th. Lingerfeld able to improve a little bit on his second lap, will boost him up into P number 3. Dean DeMur improves on his second lap. He's going to tie Lingerfeld, and that'll move him into P number 4. Travis Lapenas and Bradley Stefane have yet to take time. Thanks everybody for joining tonight. We are live from Five Flag Speedway. Got just a couple minutes to wrap up qualifying here. Brad Stefane with the blistering time is going to take over 3rd place. 1686. First lap for the number 16 machine of Travis Lapenas at a 1699. We'll see if he can improve upon that for his second lap. Looks like I might have to pull a little bit of double duty. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting ready to go green.
Is there no broadcast then, I'm assuming?
Yeah, Mick is in here to still broadcast.
You betcha. Thanks, Mick.
Yep, you're good, thank you.
Beautiful.
All right, we are going to go over our race grid real quick. Starting on the pole, we got that number 18 machine of Larson Parker. In second, we got Mr. Ben Morrow. Starting in third, inside row number 2, we got Bradley Stefane. Kyle Lingerfeld is on the outside in that number 65 machine. Row 3, current point leader, Dean Demmer. Outside of him, we got that number 16 machine of Travis Lapenis. Michael Steele starting in 7th. Devin Smith starting in 8th. Devin Smith is in 8th. Dwayne Kernahan 9th. And that's going to be our field.
Thank you.
He's gonna be back there at some point anyways.
Dude, I'm tired and I have a habit of burning tires, so I just want to stay in the back. You know, see what I can do tonight. Come forward.
Sorry, Mike.
All right, these guys are going to roll off. I did give them a heads up that what they are saying can be heard on the broadcast. The 89 of Brad Stefane has requested a EOL. He does want to start in the back tonight. We'll see how that plays out for him.
Can we line up like position then, or will we stay aligned?
So is the start on green or later? I forgot.
I do believe that.
All right, lights is off on the pace car. Larson Parker's going to read us to the green flag.
Yeah, sorry. It's been a while. I'm not sure if I got it all messed up, so I'm just making sure.
Well, we shouldn't have too much trouble, I don't think. There's not too many guys in here tonight, so let's try to put on a good show.
'18 machine of Larson Parker. Ben Morrow on the high side. Green flag coming out of turn number 4. Side by side as they head down into turn number 1. Ben Morrow on that high side sliding back just a little bit. He's going to be side to side with that 41 of Dean Demmer. They continue to battle side by side.
Who's that bouncing around?
We've got the 41 clearing the 13. 3 laps in, the 41's going to take over second place. Those two are battling for the points lead. Michael Steele currently up into that 5th position. Teammates Lapenis and Kernahan right behind him. Oh, Michael Steele gets into the back of the 65 machine.
That's on me. Sorry, Kyle.
So he's probably got heavy damage. He hit the wall, hit entrance.
You and Dunford got a lot in common, I know that.
The 5 machine will be receiving an EOL for that one.
What?
See gentlemen diving down pit road already. Larson Parker, one of them, he's going to top off on fuel, so he is good to go for the rest of the race.
Both don't know how to drive an entry to a corner. Jesus Christ.
I barely got into. Sorry.
Tone it down, guys.
Why did so many guys hit pit road? I'm so curious right now.
Yep.
Just a different strategy.
I'll make it 8.
What'd you fill up on fuel?
You can hear their pit chatter talking about what they've done. We can see Demur and Stefan stayed out. Larson Parker, after his pit stop, comes back out in P number 3. Those guys got to be careful not to make sure they don't lose a lap.
All right, Dean. You know what happens when I'm behind you.
All right, we're going to go back green flag racing, get that first caution done early.
That was me. I clobbered it.
And it looks like the 65 of Lingerfeld, after T-boning pit road wall, is going to be done for the night. Not a way you want to get your night off to a start. Lights are off on the pace car. We're going to go green flag racing. We'll see if the 41 can get it done on the inside, or if Brad Stefan's going to be able to battle back on that high side. Pace car's down, green flag is up in the air. Stefan gets a good jump. They're going to be side by side as they cross that start finish line. Stefan actually with a little bit of an edge going down into turn number 1. Demur going to battle back on the bottom. Larson Parker currently in 3rd, Ben Morrow 4th. In 5th, we got that number 65, or 6, pardon me, we got that number 16 machine of Travis Lapinus. Kernahan, Devin Smith, and Michael Steele. Larson Parker going to take over 2nd place from that 89 machine. Brad Stefan up high, gave up another spot to the 13 machine. I think Stefan's actually driving smart and just kind of trying to save it to the end. Not really battling for positions this early in the race. Larson Parker coming on strong, chasing down that 41 machine of Dean Demmer. Gets right to the back bumper, pokes the nose to the inside. Whoa, gives him a little love tap there going into the turn number 2. You got to be careful doing that with these cars. The way the front ends are shaped, you will scoop up that guy in front of you pretty quick. Front end of that number 18 machine just looks angry tonight. All up in the back business of that number 41 machine. Ben Morrow and Dean Demmer, last lap around, identical lap times. That time by Larson Parker was 2/100ths of a second faster. He is all over the back bumper of the 41 machine. Just abusing those tires, going hard after the leader right now. Brad Stefan has dropped all the way back to 8th after starting on the outside front row on that restart. Got Devin Smith in that number 95 machine looking for a spot to get by the 36 of Kernahan. Michael Steele being patient, currently in that number 7th position. Leaders side by side as they come out of turn number 2, going down the back straightaway. Little bobble by the 18 machine as they head down into turn number 3. Dean was up with me in the booth when we saw how that worked out for Greg Froelich and Austin Green in the rookie race. These guys are giving each other a little more room. Demmer holding on to the lead just barely by a fender. Able to pinch that 18 machine down and not give him the run off. Still holding on to the lead for the 41 machine. We still got 100 laps left. These guys are racing like we're in the last 5. Ooh, that was close. Too hard to tell. Scoreboard gives it to Parker. Dean not willing to give up anything quite yet. Parker slides up in front of him. Ooh, I don't know if there was enough room to do that. But yeah, Logan, I agree. That white paint scheme, not normally what Larson runs, but it looks good in the red around the grill inlights and the headlights. Just makes it look angry. Ben Morrow sitting in third, just about a second back, was watching that battle play out. Oh, caution out on the speedway. Dean Demmer crashing.
We'll keep working on this thing for you.
That's not something we normally see out of the 41 machine. Gets loose coming out of the corner into the inside wall with the front end of that machine. Looks like all the cars that didn't pit early are pitting now. Looks like they're all taking all 4 tires. They're going to need to get down and away as the leader is crossing the stripe right now.
Man, I just spun out all by myself.
All right, we got 36 laps in. We're on our second caution. 18 machine is strong. We'll see if anybody's going to have anything for him once these tires go away. I've been racing with Larson for a while. It's one thing he's good at is driving hard and maintaining his tires. Lights are off on the pace car. Looks like we're almost back to the original starting lineup as far as the first row goes. We got Parker Morrow up to 3rd. We got Mr. Devin Smith, Brad Stefan back up to 4th.
Green flag.
Green flag is in the air. 18's going to crank on that loud pedal. This time is able to get down and get in line. They're too wide behind Devin Smith.
That was my bad. I tried staying off you there, Brad. Sorry, bud.
Sounds like Dwayne Kernan did get into the back of the 89 machine a little bit and caused him to spin around. Ooh, looks like there could be some heavy rear end damage to that 89 machine. We'll see how that plays out.
Bradley again, I'm sorry. I tried staying off you there.
You're all good, man. I'm mad. I didn't even see in the damn mirror. All of a sudden, I just poof, got turned.
Yeah, I seen you smack the wall just a little bit, and I lifted and tried to just kind of tuck up behind you, and then all of a sudden I just...
Oh, I didn't hit the wall. I was just staying in my line up high, and all of a sudden, poof, I went. Oh man, I got 2 minutes.
Yeah, I got 6 minutes.
Ooh, 6-minute repair for the 36 and 2 minutes for Bradley Stefan. That's going to effectively take them out of the race for this one.
No, I know, it's all good, man. It is what it is.
Thanks everybody tuning in tonight. We'll give a quick shout out to our series sponsor.
I'm honestly like so tired from work. I don't even care.
The Tuesday Night Advance Series is brought to you by Elite Entertainment in upstate South Carolina and Western North Carolina. Premier entertainment company specializing in weddings, public and private events, as well as offering an array of services to local venues, including karaoke, trivia, singo, live music management. Be sure to check them out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I'd like to thank Elite Entertainment for coming on board with us this season for the Advanced Series in the late model class. It makes sponsors like them, makes it help out with a little bit with everything, and helps us put on a good show for the fans and a good place for these guys to race. should be getting the one to go this time by. We'll see if Ben Morrow can get it done again on that high side. Looks like Brad Stefan did lose a lap. If we get another caution, he's the only car a lap down. He will get the lucky dog. Ben Morrow, Larson Parker, front row. Pace car dips in.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag is in the air. Good run so far. Devin Smith is able to get a nose up underneath that number 13 machine. Let's see if he's able to continue the momentum and take that position away from Ben. Morrow way up in the marbles. Battling back on that high side. Smith takes over position number 2. Dwayne Kernahan is back out on the track. Must not have did all the optional repairs. Trying to stay out of everybody's way as the leaders battle by. Dean Demmer backslid from where he started on that restart. Currently in 6th position, right behind Mr. Michael Steele. Michael is our reigning Dirt Series champion, looking to make a name for himself on the asphalt. Michael is currently in 10th place in points, tied with Matt Cochran, which he'll take over that place tonight. He'll take over, he'll move all the way up to 8th place for sure. Actually, maybe move into 7th with Josh Fox not being here. It's going to be a good points night for Michael, regardless of how he finishes. Michael's right behind teammate right now of Travis Lepenis. Larson Parker continuing to lead, set and sail. He's got a little over a second lead over Devin Smith. If you are looking for a place to race, we have what you need. Monday nights, we've got the Transcendent Designs Xfinity Series. Tuesday nights, we got double headers currently with the late model stocks. We got the FALCONGRAFIX Rookie Series, and you are currently watching the Elite Entertainment Advanced Series. On Thursday nights, we get down and dirty with the Extreme Forces Dirt Cars, where we alternate between pro late models and what we refer to as a B modified. It's a UMP modified with less power, and they are getting close to rounding out that season. But we will be starting another short season that will wrap up just before Christmas. So if you are looking for a place to race, contact Dean Qualley on Facebook or myself, and we can get you hooked up with a good bunch of guys to race with.
Caution, caution.
Ben Morrow is in a crash.
Thank you for that caution.
That is going to give Mr. Stefan the lucky dog. Let's see what happens with Mr. Ben Morrow. Battling side by side with the 95 machine. Oh, very similar to what happened with Dean Demmer.
Right?
Yeah, I was trying to get turned around without losing a lap.
but thank you to everybody for continuing to do 100 mile an hour to catch the pace car. I mean, I got to do a 17-point turn on the front straightaway. It gets fun around here. And yeah, I didn't see it coming. Sorry.
You know cars are coming around, dude. Come on, man. Fuck. Sorry for the language. Sorry. Oh, sucks. Now I don't get lucky, dog. Thank you. Really appreciate that, Nick. Really do. Thanks.
There you go, Logan. Maybe it's your wheels and pedals that are making him so good. Devin Smith stays out. Larson Parker pit. That's going to hand the lead over. We are just about halfway.
Just worried about the damage. I don't think I hit him too hard, but coming around the corners, you see him.
How's mine, Brad?
I'm not close enough to see it, Travis, really.
Did you guys spot or not say, like, cars stopped ahead or yellow flag or anything?
Well, I heard a little bit, but you can't see anything. I don't know where they're at.
As we can hear a little bit of the chair, the guys talking about how they were unable to avoid Mr. Morrow as he was trying to turn around so he didn't lose a lap.
I would imagine it would, so I'm sure you're alright.
That helped out Mr. Demmer.
You know, or heard caution or whatever.
Him and
we did a whole lap
Ben
and
Morrow are
then
battling
come around
for the
corner,
lead
there,
in the
got
point
the mic on
standings,
me.
so he really needed to get back around to maintain. He does come in tonight with a 18-point cushion, but we'll see how the rest of this evening is going to play out. Looks like Ben is going to be stuck on pit road with some damage to repair. He's going to lose at least one lap, maybe two. These guys are side by side. We're going to be going back green flag racing.
Green flag.
Devin Smith jumps up to a nice lead. We got a three-way battle for second place between Travis Lapenas, Larson Parker, and Dean Demmer.
Okay.
Right in the mix of the steel. We got Michael Steele coming back up in there. Travis knows that 18 machine is faster than he is. He moves over and doesn't contest him, lets him have the spot. Gonna have a little ways to go to catch up to the 95 machine of Devin Smith. Three cautions so far tonight, two of those for self spins.
Go, Michael.
Michael Steele up to number 4.
Thank you.
Go get him, buddy.
Maybe one day.
Michael's riding hard in that number 5 machine.
You are the Michael Steele. You can do it.
Larson Parker
I need
has
one
caught
more
Devin
dog.
Smith. Larson Parker down on the bottom, Devin Smith on the high side. He's going to complete the pass as we exit number turn 2. That 18 machine is just too fast. And we are 50 laps to go. Brad Stefane takes over the 5th place position from Dean Demmer. The damage on that number 41 machine must be a little more severe than it looked. Or he's trying to save his tires for the end of this run. Larson Parker's got a clear windshield up ahead of him. He is setting the sail. Devin Smith in 2nd. Travis Lapinus in 3rd. Michael Steele up to 4th. Brad Stefane bouncing back after going a lap down. He is up to P number 5. These guys are picking them up and setting them down. 80 laps into this main race right now. Oh, caution is out. Bradley Stefane has crashed. Looks like Brad and Dean Demmer were battling side by side.
I was down there. I don't think my mirrors were working.
Ooh, slight contact as the 89 tries to come down to the bottom. Was able to stay off the wall. So neither car really sustained any more damage than they already had. Devin Smith back in the pits. Top off with fuel, maybe grab out the other half of his tires. Does anybody have anything for that number 18 machine? Up to 2nd now, we got Travis Lapinus. Michael Steele in 3rd. Dean Demmer back up into 4th. Devin Smith after pitting is going to be 5th. Bradley Stefane currently is in the pits along with Dwayne Kernahan. Ben Morrow suffered too much damage, which stemmed after the original incident from when he was trying to spin back around to not lose a lap. Thanks everybody for tuning in for our Elite Entertainment Advanced Series live on All the Dirt from the EFRL. Larson Parker currently sitting in P number 1. Had some cautions tonight. Most of them are from self spins. Guys just over aggressive on exit of corner. That back end steps out on them, unable to keep her under control. Michael Steele on that number 5 Ford Mustang worked his way up to P number 3. Thank you all for tuning in. Really appreciate you coming out to show support for your drivers and for the league. I also like to thank Elite Entertainment. It's an upstate South Carolina and Western North Carolina premier entertainment company specializing in weddings, public and private events, as well as offering an array of services to local venues, including karaoke, trivia, singo, live music management. Be sure to check them out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And we are back on green flag racing. Dwayne Kernan coming out of the pits after we went green. Keeps that car down low not to interfere with the leaders. Everybody is able to navigate around them. Got a little bit dicey there going down the back straightaway and into turn number 3. Devin Smith, after pitting, is in P number 4, looking to try to work his way back up front and maybe challenge that number 18 machine. Devin Smith, one of the fastest laps that time by. Problem is he's going to have to work around that 5 machine of Michael Steele in order to get anywhere near Larson Parker before he steps out too much. Got a nose looking underneath the number 5 machine. Also got Bradley Stefan right on his bumper. Got to play a little offense and a little defense. Stefan moving all around, trying to find the fastest line. As Smith and Steele continue to battle for P number 3. Smith's going to complete the pass, maybe? Steele battles back on that high side, still door-to-door with him as they cross the stripe. There, Devin Smith is able to clear him. Brad Stefan is going to follow the 95 through, although that 89 does look like it's been narrowed a little bit on both sides of that car. .30 laps to go. At 16 seconds a lap, well, 17 seconds a lap. These guys are ticking these off pretty quick. Larson Parker's out to a 2nd and a quarter lead over Travis Lepanis. Devin Smith trying to make his way around him. He's got fresh tires, might have something for the leader. Travis moves up, lets him go. He's going to lose at least 2 positions, maybe 3, as Michael Steele sticks his nose down underneath there. Devin Smith back up to 2nd with those fresh tires. He's got clear sailing between him and the 18 machine. We'll see if he's able to close that gap down now that he's not got any other traffic to deal with. Last time by, Larson Parker was 0.07 of a second faster. Smith unable to close the gap, and he's got Brad Stefan all over his back bumper. Brad coming from a lap down, and after he took an EOL at the start of this event to start from the back. Brad looks high going down into the turn number 3. Falls back, see if he can do a crossover move as they go down the front straightaway and get a good run. Devin Smith's lap times from lap to lap are almost identical. He is so smooth and so consistent. He's running a 17.12 right now, and that's exactly what the leader ran that time by as well. Larson Parker does have a 2-second lead as we are going to get down to the last 20 laps of this event. Closest battle on the track right now is between Devin Smith and Brad Stefan. Stefan is slinging it down in there, but he washes up the track and losing all of his momentum. Ooh, very aggressive move by the 89 machine to get down underneath the 95 as they come out of turn number 3. Oh, they're going to touch. 95 up into the wall. Stefan almost loses it down on the bottom. Devin Smith falls back after making contact with the wall.
Great battle, dude. Great freaking battle.
Still, you are bouncing.
You know I was going to get you eventually.
Larson Parker all alone, 15 laps to go. Brad Stefan in second. Travis Lapinus in third. Michael Steele fourth. Devin Smith slides all the way back to fifth after the contact between him and the 89 machine. We'll see if he's able to maintain that position or if Dean Demmer is going to be able to take it away. Smith battling back underneath the number 5 machine. Dean Demmer right out of his bumper. "13 laps to go." Devin Smith clears the 5 machine. Dean Demmer going to try to follow Smith through the Holy Maid. Michael Steele is going to drop to 6th place as the laps are winding down. 12 laps to go. Stefan in second, just about 3 seconds back from Parker. As long as Parker doesn't run out of fuel or wreck himself, he has got this one in the bag. Almost a half of a lap lead, now about a quarter of a lap lead over the second place machine. Travis Lapinus in that 16 machine had a little bit of damage from getting in tomorrow when he tried to spin back around. See if he's going to be able to hold off that 95 machine as he wants to get back to Brad Stefan. We got 9 laps to go. Travis sees the 95 is faster, moves over, lets him have the position. Eight laps to go. Devin Smith about a second back from second place, Brad Stefan. Dean Demmer is now going underneath the 16 machine. Seven laps to go. Larson Parker in that 18 machine probably coast his way to the end of this race. Devin Smith closing up on Stefan. 0.6 of a second. 4 laps to go. If he gets there, will there be payback? I don't think he'd hesitate to use the bumper after that move Stefan made on him. 3 laps to go. 0.2 of a second between Stefan and Devin Smith. Stefan moves over, doesn't even contest the spot. Dean Demmer gonna get by the 89. He's charging hard on the bottom. White flag lap is in the air. It's hero or zero time. Stefan and Demmer battle in their little paint, rub and paint. Larson Parker clear sailing to the Devin Smith in second, Dean Demmer in third. Brad Stefan drops to fourth in the closing laps of this one. Travis Lepanus rounds out our top 5. Devin Smith coming on strong, was all the way back to 6th. Comes back to finish in P2.
Good job, guys.
What a finish, holy cow. We'll get these guys up here and get them up in the booth.
Oh, dude.
Well, this looks like the best angle we got for our pictures tonight. At least for our interviews. We will get started with our 3rd place finisher. Once I get all my stuff figured out, oh my lord, I'm a rookie tonight.
I believe he's gone, Nick.
Alright, up in the booth, bringing home P number 3, Dean Demmer.
Oh man, if you told me I was gonna finish third tonight, I would have been happy. But after wrecking and then taking my tires early and then trying to save them the entire race to have a late race charge there, that was a lot of fun.
That was a crazy race. I did not expect that, to be honest.
Yeah, I was trying to hang on and stay in front of Larson there. I think it was that second run. I don't know what the strategy was with them pitting. Maybe they were worried about fuel, but I figured there would be cautions. But yeah, and then when I got behind him, I just grabbed the apron a little too much and just spun out. So, but
You
I don't know how I got back to third.
that was a crazy finish. You spun out, Ben Marlowe spun out and then got really, and he didn't even hit the wall like you did. He would have been alright, but when he tried to spin back around, he hit 2 cars.
Yeah, he stayed parked in the track, and when I came back around, I had to lock up my new tires to stay off of him. So, yeah, it was a wild one. I mean, all in all, it was all right, but I mean, definitely exciting for you.
That was a heck of a battle between the 95 and 89. 95 dropped all the way back to 6th, I think, and then battled his way back up to take second. That was impressive.
Yeah, I was a huge Devin Smith fan there that last 20 laps because he was just making holes for me to follow him through. I mean, my tires were a little worse than the guys in front of me, but I figured something out at the end there, and I was able to find a little bit more pace on those old tires. So, yeah, it was a lot of fun driving through everybody. Well, not driving through them, but driving around them.
Well, you were definitely able to rebound, and with the incidents with Mr. Morrow, you'll definitely maintain your points league and actually add to it.
Yeah, I figured I have a goal for the rest of the season, the last 3 races, and we're looking pretty good in the points. I'm hoping to get it locked in the next couple races, points-wise. So we'll see how it goes. And yeah, we've been just have a stellar season this year. I'm not really the best short track racer, but I think I've definitely improved on my craft, and I'm excited to see if we can pull all this together.
Yeah, next week we are at New Smyrna.
I don't think I own that track either, Mick.
Well, so far on tracks you haven't owned, you've won. So, it's a good sign.
Yeah, tonight was looking a little promising until I spun out. I don't know if it didn't say I had a lot of damage, but I feel like my straight line speed definitely was affected. But I mean, all in all, I'm just tickled to get 3rd place. So it was a good night.
Well, congratulations, bud. Who'd you like to give a shout out to tonight?
Just the whole Rocky Faith Motorsports crew. Just thanks for everything they do. They give me a lot of confidence and keep my head in the game. And just want to give a shout out to Carhartt, Fry Trucking, and all the boys that make this league run. You make for broadcasting, all the dirt, FALCONGRAFIX. So, and of course Elite Entertainment for sponsoring us. So, we'll just keep trucking and see what we can do.
All right, thanks, bud. Well, you have a wonderful night. We'll see you back next week.
Yes, sir. I can't wait.
Well, here he is, the driver of that number 18 machine. We might have to change his name to the Unstoppable Larson Parker.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Well, congratulations, bud. I think you drove back through the field twice tonight.
It was kind of easy. I got lucky with where I was starting.
Did you just take right side tires, or did you end up taking all 4 throughout the night?
I took all 4 throughout the night. I took them all in one stop.
Alrighty. You guys pit pretty early. Were you worried about fuel?
No, not really. I was just it was just in case that things went green the rest of the race, but it didn't end up happening, so I didn't have to worry about it at all. It's just something I've always done.
Gotcha. We did have a commenter on our YouTube channel, a Logan McNitt. Do you know who that is?
Yeah, that's my brother.
Logan said he might have to steal his wheels and pedal back.
I don't like that idea.
He said he might have to steal him back so he can come run some.
Yeah, I've seen him drive. It's not the best, so I guess we'll find out.
Ooh, gauntlet has been thrown.
Yeah, I got to give him a hard time.
Oh, definitely. That's what brothers are for, right?
Some days.
That's definitely going to give you a huge boost in the points. Unfortunately, you missed so many races. You don't really have a shot at the championship, but you can definitely keep knocking out those wins.
Yeah, it kind of makes me wish I was here for the first half, but I guess we'll see what I can do and where I end up.
All right, next week we are at New Smyrna. How are you feeling about that track?
I feel pretty good. It's a weird track, but it should be all right.
All right, bud. Well, congratulations on your win tonight. And anybody you'd like to give a shout out to tonight? Obviously not your brother.
Yeah, he'll get over it. But you for putting on the broadcast and just everybody else for having a good race.
All right, bud. Well, thank you very much. We hope to see you back next week at New Smyrna then.
That's the plan.
All right, you have a good night. All right, that's going to do it for us here at All the Dirt. I'd like to thank the EFRL tonight for allowing me to do this, and I'd like to thank Elite Entertainment for coming on board as our title sponsor for the Advanced Series. Make sure you guys check those out. If you are in North Carolina, in that area, check them out. They can hook you up, take care of all your entertainment needs. So that'll do it for us tonight from All the Dirt. We will hope to see you back maybe Thursday night if you want to watch us on some dirt racing action, or we will catch you next Tuesday night for our doubleheader in this late model stocks. Thank you very much.